on, everybody? It's your boy Boom coming at you all with a brand new Supreme Week 1 dropless review. The first week of this new Supreme season. Of course, it is action-packed with way too much shit. So we're going to be talking about some of my favorite items, discussing the entire list as a whole, seeing what I might be going for this first week of the season. If you guys are new to the channel, I do this every single week. You're going to see a live crash out of me on Thursday, triumphing through the bots. No, this has to be good. Okay. Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking run into traffic. Hopefully this week one's gonna be similar to the seasons past. Week one's one of the easier times to cop, just because botters don't know what's up with the website. Hopefully they got rid of the queue. A boy can dream, man. Oh my god, I'm so sick of this fucking queue. I'm losing my mind. What are we doing? I didn't think it was gonna be this long in the queue. That would be a Christmas miracle if they got rid of it, but I'm not counting on it. So let's get into discussing my favorite stuff, what I'm gonna go for. I just did the accessories part to the lookbook reaction. You're going to see that on Wednesday, and today we're gonna be giving away some Supreme chapstick. I know y'all got some crusty ass lips out here, man. Like, you're buying this sorry ass brand, you must. So just leave a random comment, drop a like if you wish, and of course subscribe to the channel. Let's get into this week one dropless review. Now quickly, before we begin, I always gotta remind y'all, if you want to join my private Discord group browser, I'm gonna do an entire write-up of my favorite items to go for, a little more in-depth little book report of some of my favorite stuff, how long you gotta hold. We're also gonna have our in-house botters running for people I know, like pieces of shit. But if you need assistance with buying anything like a $500 ET plushie, you know, maybe it's gonna fly off the website. No, it's not. It's gonna fucking camp there. It's gonna sit on planet Earth the rest of its existence. Sorry, ET, you're not going home, buddy, because nobody wants you. I'm supposed to be talking about my group. If you guys would like to join the group, though, get a free 7-day trial. It's a great time to do so. See if it's something you like, or you can also just join the free Discord group. Let's get into this drop list, and starting it off, we got some good news today. Supreme is bringing back the free gift. I don't know why I'm saying bring it back, because like they're almost here every season, but there have been times they've skipped out on it. Well, thankfully we're gonna be getting some sponges, because y'all can't fucking clean up after yourselves. This definitely does not rank super highly on my free gift items. The coat hanger last season, I kind of preferred it. There's been some bangers and some really weak free items. It's okay. It's something free. We'll fucking take it. It says Supreme. But starting it off, the most upvoted of the week is going to be this ET doll, which I'm not stunned by because it is so fucking cool. But I guarantee it got all these upvotes before we saw the price tag of $500, bro. Like, this is how we're starting off the new Supreme year, man. Oh my god. Like, James, does your kid not have enough cars, buddy? The $500 for this, it really fucking hurts, because I love my Supreme oddities. The weird shit that someone comes over to your crib and they're like, why the fuck do you own that, and why am I in your house? And this is perfect for it, man. Like, I got Travis Scott Fortnite dolls over here. Y'all think I don't need this? I really wish I could afford it, but $500, man. There's not even a like goal y'all could hit to get me to spend that much on something so stupid. It really sucks. Stife is becoming an op, man, because we had those teddy bears from Supreme a long time ago. Everyone was stoked on. Then we saw the retail, and Stife has done it to us again, but even worse. So a round of applause for these degenerates. You're breaking my heart. I'm sorry, y'all. It's a cool doll. It's fucking whatever. $500. Not gonna resell. It's gonna sit there, and it sucks because this thing is so sick. No, I do not recommend copping it. Let's keep it moving. Next up is the Supreme alarm clock, coming in at $68. Feels a little steep for such a tiny little clock. We have seen Supreme clocks sell in the past, but I don't know about this one, man. Like, it's so tiny, and just $68 is kind of steep. It's gonna come out to like $75 after tax. I don't really have high hopes for it. A sale of $80 or $90 seems like a ton for one of these, and at that point you're almost breaking even after fees. So I do think it is sort of skippable. I'm probably not going to be going for one myself, but I could see them selling out. Moving it on, let's talk about these Damien Hirst decks, because this is certainly one of the more special items of the week. We have both the shark installation deck as well as the sheep. Now apparently the sheep, like, I guess it's because it's more wide acclaimed. It was even more expensive for Supreme to get the licensing for it. So thank you, Damien Hirst. Everyone, another round of applause. Fuck these people. God damn it, man. I hate these people ruining the brand I love, because $85 for a fucking deck, man. You're a goddamn sheep if you spend that much. That being said, yes, it's gonna sell out. Both decks will. I like the shark one more, honestly. I think it just looks better, but it definitely is more famous art on the sheep ones, why it's more expensive. And I have to say, Supreme decks have low-key been kind of back recently. I don't know if the stock numbers got smaller, or maybe just less people buy them to actually flip, because there's several decks I've seen the last season or two that even I passed passed on thinking like, I don't know, man, the prices are getting up there. They're kind of slow movers and they're all getting to 100 plus. I do imagine the same is going to happen for these two, but it might take it some time. You certainly have to hold on to decks, but they got the ceiling, man. They can get to some pretty wild prices, especially because there are a lot of deck collectors out there. The fact this is a famous artist, Damien Hirst, does add to people wanting this on their walls. So I actually think there's pretty good potential for these decks, but you will have to keep in mind there is a chance you have to hold on to them because week one, there usually is a lot higher stock. We do see some items kind of brick in that wouldn't normally just because of how big the stock is. I could sort of see that happening with these decks, but I'm gonna probably go for one myself. It's gonna be the shark one just because it's cheaper, but I think they're both gonna get to 100 plus, and that sheep one, it's eventually gonna be a $150 deck. I would not be stunned by that at all, so they're definitely interesting holds. Let's just keep talking about some of these accessories since we do have a ton releasing. Next up, we got the Golden West pool table. We're not buying this. Nobody here has $15,000 for a fucking pool table. I don't care if it's leopard print. I don't care if James Jebbia's fucking pubes make up the entire felt. Why am I saying this? I don't know, but I'm pissed off because all this shit is so expensive, man. Like, oh my god, 15 racks for a pool table. I don't even think it's that cool. Like the outside being white, maybe that is baller, but I feel like this would be like the hardest thing to match into a room with. So yeah, there will be some sick fucks out there to go and buy it. I'm jealous of you. Wish I could myself. I love playing pool too, but yeah, 15 racks, no thank you, buddy. Pretty cool item though. Moving it on, puzzle keychain. Ah, man, 58, huh? That's the number we came up with. Keychains are supposed to be cheap, man. Like, what do we do with 50? I thought this one was pretty cool too. This would actually look kind of lit, just hanging off the belt line, but not for 60 bucks, man. God damn. Will it sell out? I don't even know. That seems so taxed. Like, I'm sure it's going to be a little bit more limited, but I'm pretty low on this one. I don't see people spending that much for a keychain that's not that special at the end of the day, although I do think it was a unique one. Moving on, the tin sake set, $268. These sake sets are always super expensive, so not stunned. Am I buying it? Fuck no. Should you? Hell no. Some of you will. You're sick. You're diseased, honestly. You need help, and I'm not going to be the one to help you because I do the same shit all the time. It's going to be a brick, though. The accessories this week, all really taxed. I think you guys get it. We also got this stupid pen for 100 bucks. Okay, sweet. I do like the receiver skate deck. Wait a second. Don't tell me that's 68? God damn, bro, what are they doing with these deck prices? I wonder if they had to get licensing from MF Doom to be able to do this deck, since you do have the Doomsday Hit. Oh, so the artwork was actually done by somebody for this. I did not even realize that. Mario Ayala, thank you, Mario. We appreciate it because I actually really like this design. When I initially looked at it in the lookbook preview, I didn't realize it had the Doomsday Hit on it, which definitely makes it even cooler. Very nostalgic item, very 2000s core, so I'm a big fan of this one myself. I might even have to go get this deck also, just because I think this is going to be a very well aging deck. Obviously, MF Doom, just a cultural icon, and Doomsday being his biggest album and Doomsday being the biggest song off of it, not a shocker. This is going to sell out and probably be a very good hold deck. Pretty excited for it. I love the art on it. I recommend you guys go for it, but again, might be a bit of a hold item. That's just kind of how it goes with decks, especially like week one. I'm a little scared of stock sizes. Oh, we didn't talk about the pancake skateboard, 60 bucks. This one is ugly to me. I hate stacked images like this, and it truly, is there something like funky about the pancakes? No, this is just truly off of Pinterest. We're good off of that, honestly. Oh, and then there's the reverse skate deck, 60 bucks. Hate it, honestly. I think this is just like an actual deck to skate. It's not very fun or creative in any facet of life. Next up, we do have the bags. You guys have these pretty heavily upvoted, and I really enjoyed the bags. I was actually kind of blown away because the bag section I'm used to just skipping through. There was a lot of dope bags this year. These seasonal ones we're getting, I like the colorway lineup. My favorite, of course, is Old Reliable Black or the green color. I don't hate the snow camo, but for like a backpack, I don't see people really going and buying that one. Sometimes I do tell you guys it's worth investing in the backpacks. I actually got a camo backpack from, what was it, 2 seasons ago? I sold it for around like $240 or so on StockX recently. You do have to hold on to all the bags, like without question. Bags are not going to be a quick flip, but bags have been kind of interesting recently. We've been seeing them sell out a lot faster than they used to when they would sit like for a while on the website throughout weeks. I'm skipping on the backpack, but I have to say these $110 utility bags are interesting. I did buy buy one of the utility bags a couple seasons ago that was $100, and I sold that one for around like 180 something. People like the bigger bags, it seems, like these little tiny bags that they've been making for shoulder bags. I never see them really do much on the market. These bigger utility bags such as these, I do think these are probably the best investment bag of the bunch. I might go get one myself just to show to you guys and hold on to. I don't know which color is going to do the best. Black, again, is so reliable that like it's kind of hard for me to stray away from it. How much are these? 110, so they come out to like 120 after fees. Definitely a hefty price. I know there's been a lot of hold items so far, but these bags are going to be one of them. I think this is the most reliable held bag though, unless you want to drop some money and get the 168 duffel. The camo actually kind of baller here just because, I don't know, I feel like with duffels you can get away with louder prints and stuff because it's something you're traveling with. You're not like trying to put a fit on with it. I like the green a lot. It just, I don't know, green canvas duffel it just sounds right, you know? But the camo might be the one. Taking a look at the SS24 duffels, they're around $250, which is what I would expect. I have to say though, last season's duffels are doing horrifically, but honestly, I thought those were so ugly and they seemed smaller. I'm not stunned those are doing bad. Of course, the bags are going to be a risky investment item, but I do kind of feel like this is a really solid bag this season, so it's worth it to maybe get one if you have the budget for it. It is going to take a hold until probably the end of the season, so keep that in mind. Let's take a look at the last pink bags they have. I wonder if they're actually like overperforming or not. Okay, they're actually SS22 ones. Maybe pink is a move, man. The pink backpack is going bananas. What the fuck? This is what I'm saying. If you hold on to these bags long enough, man, they will just go crazy on the market. Even the black colorway of those SS22 backpacks going stupid. Oh my god, 380 lowest ask. It's going to be a long hold with the bags, but they tend to have a high ceiling if you can hold it long enough, but it's going to be like up to a year when I say hold. It is a long hold, so keep that in mind. I might get one bag just to kind of show to you guys. I'm not positive which one it's going to be, but I'm kind of gearing towards the utility bag or maybe a duffel. Let's get into talking about these t-shirts though, because that's the next thing people are always curious about with the first week of the season. Starting it off, Damien Hirst tees, 48, not too bad of a price. Oh good, thank god. We have colorways, so the black is definitely going to be the most sought after here. It does help out a lot that you have a huge back hit. If it was just the artwork on these, I'd say it's kind of a skip. I still think it's sort of a risky cop. I don't know like if Damien Hirst is really a big artist people are looking to spend resale for. I know he's well acclaimed in the art world, but with today's youth and stuff, I don't know if they care for it on a t-shirt. This pink color does look nice, I can't lie. The artwork just looks awesome on these tees. Personally, I'm not that into these week one tees a lot, so I think it's kind of a skip. 48's a little expensive. That's going to come out to around 54 after fees. You're gonna have to go for XXLs or XLs if you want to invest in these, or pink smalls. I will say pink size small is always a good option, so honestly I might just talk myself into going for that. Size small t-shirts can low-key do well, but they are slower sales volume. XXL traditionally is going to start off the highest. I'm sure XXL black Damien Hirst tees will do pretty well, so yeah, the same can be said for all these tees. I think a lot of them are skippable. Bedroom tee is going to brick. There is just no way this resells. I know it's Sean Cliver. I like the artwork, like it's funky and shit, but there's just no way people actually want peeping Toms on their t-shirt. That's just Huz terrorism, bro. Wow, people really don't like the tees because they are pretty heavily downvoted. Usually they're near the top for week one. That's scary. Pancakes t-shirt, it's funny, it's cute, but at the end of the day, no. I do usually like these $40 tees too, so that kind of sucks. The announcing tee, very odd. I don't know, bro. They should have made a pink colorway for this one. Chocolate chip camo, what the hell? This one's just so odd to me. Receiver tee, I think is your best bet. 44, actually a pretty good price. The colorways look awful. The khaki might be kind of fire for this one, I'm not gonna lie. Khaki, black or white, I think this is actually a decent investment. 44 bucks. I think I'm gonna be buying one of these, maybe to keep just because I like the artwork so much, but I could see this actually aging well because it is a sneaky MF Doom item, and we all know the last MF Doom collection did super well with Supreme. I feel like the two names just go so hand in hand. Oh my god, the Aphex Twin window licker tee is this far downvoted. It's 54 bucks. Maybe black to long-term hold. It's a funny shirt, but like, bro, I think we all know this is not going to perform very well. It's a very weird tee. It's an if you know style tee for sure. Like, I like it, but 54 bucks, that is just way too much money to be spent. And honestly, these huge graphic t-shirts just not always my favorite thing nowadays. Anatomy tee, same story, man. It's not gonna do well. These week 1 t-shirts, I'm really not that into. I think it's a pretty weak collection of them, unfortunately. Let's start talking about some fun clothes, because this is what I really like to talk about, man. There's a bunch of really interesting stuff releasing this first week. Starting it off, regular jeans are pretty upvoted. I have to imagine it's because of this crazy newsprint one. This might be one of the better investments from this first week. You got Supreme hits throughout it. We've seen them do newspaper print stuff before, especially for pants, and they've all performed very well. So I think it's a very interesting hold. They're wearable. They have a dope pattern on them. They're pretty cheap. Like, this is an affordable price. I actually think this is worth going for, and I think you're gonna see me going for a pair of them, just to at least show to you guys. But also, I do think holding on to these, they're gonna get to 250 plus, and that's profit to be made at 158 retail. You might even be able to get some right away sales if these sell out quick enough, which I actually think it's gonna be one of the quicker items gone. So I think it's worthwhile. I think it's a good item to try and cart. Let's get into my favorite item from this first week, and you guys saw me going crazy about this one in the lookbook, man. The rhinestone hockey jerseys. I like all 3 of these. Of course, I was saying my favorite is the pink, but black colorway I honestly think might be the one that does the best, just because black colorway jerseys are so wearable. The rhinestone's already loud enough. I don't know how many people are gonna be wanting that pink color. They ain't like your boy. They ain't got it like me, bro. I'm a freak with this shit. I think the red's nice. All 3 of these colors are super sick. I'm partial to the pink just because it's so unique for a Supreme jersey, especially hockey. I don't even know if they've ever done a pink hockey jersey. Maybe once. I really like these. I recommend them highly. Hockey jerseys get to crazy prices. This one's going for like 400 plus bucks. I also got it on week 1. I got the black colorway too. I sold that one for a bunch. Go for these hockey jerseys. Get all 3 colors. You probably can get pretty fast sales. I like to hold my jerseys because they just get to outrageous prices. Rhinestone hockey jersey, it just screams resale to me. It's a very unique one. Love the decals all throughout. I haven't even looked at the backside. It's amazing. The backside is so sick. This is probably gonna be like the highest priority item. Probably seeing these sell out first. Any size is gonna do well. I wouldn't even risk it for XXL, XL, because seriously, jerseys, it can get a bit random with what sizes resell. Love them. Absolutely fire item right here. I highly recommend them. 228 is also really not that bad of a price. The baggy jeans, I mean, these are not, like, these are fire for sure. That green color, that sage, is kind of gorgeous. Oh my god, I did not really look at that too up close. I really like that sage color, but if it were to sell out, it would be the bleached spotted ones. I don't know if I'd depend on them for resale, but pretty cool pair of pants. Next up, the championship box logo New Era. Red usually is a pretty traditional good color for these box logo hats, but I know everyone's gonna have their eyes on the camo. We did see a camo S logo hat like a season or 2 ago that did really well week 1. I should have gone for it. I had it in my write-up, but I didn't actually go for one. I think camo is worthwhile going for. How much are these? They can't be over 60, right? Oh, 54. Okay, you know what? I think the camo is a worthwhile one, especially size 8. Always does really well for fitteds. Any bigger size is going to do well for fitteds. So I actually think it's a pretty worthwhile hold item that actually might get up in its price rather quickly. Yeah, I think you guys should go for this camo one. The more I look at it, I'm feeling it. Probably get sales of around like 80 to 90 bucks, where if you're multi-carding for free shipping, that's a solid sale. Could even get to 100 plus in size 8. Oh, this hurts, bro. The Old English canvas jacket I was so stoked on. This thing is $368. What the fuck? Like, I didn't even need the logo on the back. I just thought the actual build of this jacket was super clean. I'm totally out on it at this point. That's an outrageous price. Wow, $368 for a canvas work jacket, brother. I could go get an insane vintage Carhartt jacket for half that price. So I'm good off of this one, Supreme. What the fuck are we doing? Damien Hirst items, let's talk about them. We got the sweater. I don't know what to think with these sweaters because it actually does look pretty sick, at least for the sheep. I think the sheep looks a lot better than that shark. The shark one's gonna break, I know for sure. The sheep though is the more famous design. It's the same retail, which certainly helps it out. $198, I don't know, it's really hit or miss with these all over pattern sweaters. You'd kind of be hoping for a lucky sale down the line, which you could get. I'm not going to recommend it though. I think these are skippable. They're safer items to invest for similar prices. We also have the down jacket. I would say the sweater over this. The down jacket, I really don't see him doing that well. $486. I just don't think it looks that great. I'm not that huge on it, so it's going to be a skip. But I mean, if you want it, go for it, buddy. I'm not going to stop you. Contrast logo sweater. This has no business being this upvoted. Actually the black one's kind of clean, but I really don't like those very much. The Damien Hirst camp caps. How much are these? These are probably tax as fuck. 60 bucks. It could be worse. It would be the sheep one again, although I love that green color, but that sheep design is just more wearable. I'm not gonna go for them, I don't think. I'm a little skeptical when it comes to these all over print cam caps. It has to be the right design, and this one just doesn't fully feel like it for me. After I saw those HR Geiger ones just fall off a cliff, it would be the black colorway here, but it's gonna get to like 80, maybe 90, and after a $66 retail, you're not making much, so I think it's kind of skippable. These two-tone Windstopper faux fur jackets, I have to say, my like random item from week 1 I could just see actually reselling that no one would really expect. It would be the blue colorway of this, because oh my god, is this a gorgeous jacket. I just saw a video of them down in Miami. One of the skaters was wearing this around, and I'm just like, bro, this looks so fucking sick. I love the colors meshing with the like grays in it. You got the black contrasting. This is just a ridiculously nice faux fur. $3.98. It's not a lot of branding and stuff, but this is for the fashion heads for sure. It's definitely a buy at your own risk item. It could end up bricking, but I could see some wild sales for that blue color because it is sick. Next up, 2-in-1 Gore-Tex shell. Wow, this is actually not that expensive. $3.98. I'm sure this crazy camo is actually going to sell out. This camo reminds me so much of like the Brooklyn jacket they did back in the day that went crazy on the market. I think we're in a different time now where people don't want the crazy loudness that they wanted back in the day when Supreme was more hype beast. So it's going to be a skip for me, but I wouldn't be stunned if it ended up selling out. Playoff zip up hooded sweatshirt. I'm sure these are going to go off the site pretty fast. I'm undecided on these. Like, part of me thinks they're really dope and the other part of me thinks it's really chaotic and kind of ugly. I'm going to lean on the side that it's actually pretty dope because this is a all over printed jacket. So much shit going on, so many hits, Supreme logos all throughout. This would be a dope item to wear to a sporting event. $198. It's going to be a longer hold, but I think you're going to see some kind of wacky sales prices for this. I don't know if the black or the navy is better. I want to say it's the navy though. I just think that white and red stack on the numbers on the side looks so much better than the black. So if you were to buy this, I'd go for the navy, and you could see some sales kind of similar to those Chargers football zip ups they did. Like, that might have been last week 1. Those actually have some pretty crazy sales, but I know people that bought them have had to hold for a kind of decently long time. Might pick up some steam when football comes back around or something. It's going to be a long hold here, but you could get some pretty crazy sales off these, and it might be decently fast. I don't know if I'm going to buy one myself though. I think I'm going to skip on it, but if I was taking L's on other stuff and there was still a navy there, I might go grab one. Moving it on, Gore-Tex cam caps. 58 seems actually pretty cheap for these. I know that Gore-Tex cam caps in black can actually get up in good prices, so I'm not going to knock it. It's definitely a multi-cart item you buy later on. I wouldn't be shocked though if these has some decent prices down the line, just specifically that black color. Cam caps can be very solid investments. 58 is not too bad a price for Gore-Tex. Next up, Mitchell and Ness. These are only $268. $268, I'm actually pretty surprised. Like, this actually might have some resale just because of how cheap that is. The problem is once it gets warmer out, these probably are going to stagnate a lot. But this is another item where I think in a couple months you might see some sort of wild sales on them. So buy at your own risk, but $268, I don't blame you, man. If you go and cop one of these, that's a really good price. I have a feeling we're gonna see some resale on these down the line, but it might take it a bit. We're gonna have to see based on sellouts. It is week 1, so I'm like, I don't know how big stock's gonna be, but this is an interesting candidate for another sleeper item just because of that retail. And of course, the crochet beanie. Crochet beanie, man. It took long enough to talk about it. I can't believe how downvoted this is. This is the item of the week. I know I kinda led you guys astray on that other week 1 beanie that are now doing really well. I have like 6 or 7 of them. The 2 camo colors are in like the 70s. They're $40 retail. The rainbow's still lagging, but people love these crochet style beanies, and these are fantastic ones. This is another item I highly recommend you go after. Last week 1, I told you guys that I Heart Supreme beanies, pink colorway, sold out so quickly. Those beanies are doing very well on the market. I'm feeling the same way with these. I'm actually kind of bummed it's a week 1 item. Maybe it's a good thing because we'll actually have a chance of copping and not getting botted. Every colorway here is a hit. My favorite is the gray, but I think the pink and black are gonna do the best. Even green's worth going for. Get all 4 of them. This should be in your first checkout. 60 bucks is not a bad price to pay for these at all. Very sick beanie. These are like the probably beanie of the season. These could get to crazy prices. Try to get some. They're gonna fly. Quilted line hooded flannel shirt, $168. Dope personal, not gonna have profit. Small box long sleeve tee, don't care about it. Small box hooded sweatshirt, guess. Oh, I don't give a fuck. We see it every season. Contrast zip track jackets. That camo is dope. I do think the camo's pretty lit, but I don't know if there's enough branding to really make me think these are gonna flip for a lot. 158 is not a terrible retail. Let me just look at this camo again. I love those yellow zippers. This one, maybe there's like a slight, you're gonna have to get lucky sales, honestly. It's not super dependable. Crochet zip up cardigans, these are definitely gonna sell out. 228. These are gonna be fire in hand. I could just tell. I love that they're zip ups. If this wasn't week one where I'm already gonna be spending so much, I'd maybe get one of them, because dude, oh god, I'm gonna regret it. I'm gonna totally regret not buying one of these. These might hit some crazy prices, I'm not gonna lie. This is a pretty special cardigan. I've not seen them do a crochet cardigan before. Some of these like more blank cardigans can just hit crazy prices. I really like this black one, man. That's the dependable one right there. You might even see it get some resale down the line, so I'm totally not out on that. 228, it's gonna be a sneaky flip, but cardigans can get up there kind of fast. I know there was a cardigan back in the day that might have bricked really badly. I still don't understand it, because I think that's one of the best Supreme cardigans they've ever designed. But since that cardigan, we've seen several do very well on the market, which is why I'm sort of saying like I'm not out on the black. Especially get bigger sizes, XL. You might get a sale at 300 bucks. I wouldn't be stunned. Moving it on, selvage jeans. Don't care about them. They're cool though. Military camp caps, always a pretty reliable one. I do like the tree bark, the black. I usually go for the olive if I go for the military camp caps, olive in the black color. I don't know why, but the olives usually do pretty well. Then again, they usually have a red logo, which also helps them. This sand one, if it has a red logo, I would say that's worth going for along with the black color. Tree bark's not a bad one, but the reliable colorways, they're not as risky. Sometimes the all over patterns can kind of break because so many people buy them to resell. Old English canvas double knees. Let me take a look at these. Oh gosh, these are not wearable. I'm just gonna be real with you, man. They didn't need to exist, honestly. They're pretty skippable, I think. Small box denim shirt, don't care. Pony hair varsity. I saw the photo of this on body on the preview. Oh my lord, man. This is such a beautiful jacket. Like, just truly a high taste, just amazing jacket. I would love to be able to rock one of these because it would go crazy on body, but not paying the price for it. I don't think it's gonna resell. Like, $11.98 is so hefty. It might sell out just for like the big ballers, because holy fuck is it a cool jacket. But I can't recommend it, man. It's just too pricey, too risky. Damien Hirst painter jeans. This one I'm pretty stumped on, I'm not gonna lie. I want to say these are gonna brick, but I have seen some crazy pants from Supreme flip that I was totally out on, like the HR Geigers. Looks like they're not double knees, they are painter pants. You got the carpenter pockets. I feel like these are just gonna look so bad on body, bro, but what do I know? This is a total buy at your own risk item. I think it has more potential than something like the sweater, I can say that at least, but I don't know, man. I'm out on them. I'm out on them personally. I'm gonna leave it up to you. Satin applique, short sleeve top, don't care. Stars football jersey. Oh god, bro. Why are they dropping all the fucking jerseys week one? This is actually annoying. I don't like these jerseys. I think they're fucking ugly, and I mean, they've dropped ugly jerseys before that ended up doing well. I can't see it on these, man. Maybe that red, white, and blue color or the black. I don't even think I'm gonna buy one, which is crazy. I usually can't remember the last football jersey I did not go for from Supreme. This one though, I have to sit it out, man. Maybe a bigger size of those two colors I just said. It could be a sneaky cop. Later in the drop, if I'm just doing horrible and I still see these, I think it is worth holding to get up to 200 plus, but they're not gonna get to crazy prices we've seen other jerseys go to. It's just too chaotic. Oh god, I'm looking at these up close though. I really do like this gold one. I would say the red, white, and blue one, like maybe, man. I don't know. I really think these are ugly, but there is potential. I'm not gonna lie. It is a football jersey and it's 148. So yeah, Gore-Tex camo pant. These are pretty clean, nice wearable item, but they're not really gonna have profit. Pony hair loose fit. These are $1,000 now. Some of them will probably sell out because this whole brand is weird, but hell no, we're not getting pony hair jeans. Wash corduroy shirt, nice personal, not gonna really flip or anything. Arabic mesh, these are pretty ugly, I'm not gonna lie. Multi-S logo, ugly. Contrast zip warm-up pant, let me take a look. Yeah, no, I don't think so. The gray color's kind of sick with the pink zip ups. Wings hoodie, no. Work pants, not really seeing any I like. The fuck off beanie. I don't know, man. I don't think people love this print for a beanie. Maybe the black color if you want to hold on to it. Black leather hoodie, terrible. Small box sweatpants, don't care. The Bullion Dragon hat, it's a clean wearable hat, but it's really just for the personal. Wait, $68? What the fuck are we talking about, man? Suck my dick shit, fucking, all the rest of this stuff is terrible. So that's gonna conclude. I'm just gonna save you guys time on those last few items. My highest priority items are definitely the rhinestone hockey jerseys as well as the crochet beanies. There is no question to it. Those are the two best items. There are some really interesting holds. The Damien Hirst decks, either one. The sheep deck might have a higher ceiling, I'm not gonna lie, but it is like 20 bucks more expensive. So take that for what you will, but I'm probably gonna get a deck. Utilities, the backpacks or that bigger messenger bag, I don't know if I'm going to or not, bro. I'm really undecided with the bags so far, man. It's really annoying holding on to them for so long, but sometimes they get to crazy prices. I think these regular jeans, the newspaper jeans, are actually totally worth going for. I think that's a high priority item. Camo box logo New Era hat, super good cop there as well. Receiver skateboard deck or the receiver t-shirt, I think one of these is actually worth holding on to and buying. That Mitchell and Ness camo logo varsity jacket, I'm just like, man, at $268, it's not my favorite design, but that is a really cheap price to pay for a varsity Supreme logo jacket. I'm not gonna say I'm out on it. And then yeah, just Stars football jersey, kind of a risk. Damien Hirst painter jeans, kind of a risk. And I think that's gonna conclude it. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I am exhausted from today, boys. I have recorded now 2 videos that have took over like 2 hours total. It's getting outrageous, but I do it for y'all. Beginning of the season, we have to go crazy. I'm sorry if I didn't edit this one as much as I normally do, but I'm just trying to get the videos out so y'all can see them, man. It's been your boy Boone. Let me know what you're going for. Again, if you, where the fuck I put it? If you want to enter this giveaway for the chapstick, guys, remember, if you guys want to join, just drop a like, leave any comment you wish. I will be picking all these winners on my live cops. So yeah, it's been your boy Boone. I'll see y'all in the next one, man. Oh, I'm excited. Week 1 almost here, and there's some juicy items. I'm out. Peace.